Housing and Urban Development Secretary Ben Carson says despite the booming economy, there's a growing housing crisis in the U.S. HUD hosted a 5-day event on the National Mall this week that featured new building technologies that are making housing more affordable. This included tiny houses and manufactured housing that are more resilient than some may think.
These manufactured housing, it looks as beautiful as site-built housing, and particularly on the inside. And you have the ability to put any kind of facade on that you want, and they tend to be very resilient. So you can bolt these things down to a cement slab, and they're much more resilient in a tornado or hurricane than site-built housing.
Although home ownership hit a new high in 2018, millennials are having a tougher time than other generations getting their feet in the door. This stems from a number of reasons, but some point to the fact that many millennials are trying to navigate the world while trying to pay off their debts.
If you're in the millennial generation, you're living paycheck to paycheck for years. I mean, you do everything right? You go to school, you go to college, you get your degree, but by the time you graduate, you're now saddled with student loans and high rent and healthcare costs, and so you never have a chance to actually build the savings necessary to access home ownership.
Secretary Carson says the White House is taking new steps to pave the way for home ownership. While past administrations focused on giving Americans access to government programs and subsidized housing, Carson says this administration is doing just the opposite.
Our big focus now is getting people out of government programs, out of the need for subsidization. Why is changing that so important? Because we only have a certain number of people, 330 million people. If we're going to be able to compete with China and India and places like that that have 4 times that many people, it means we need to develop all of our people. Now, housing is one of the tools that is used for that, but we have to have a bigger overall picture. And that's what this administration has developed, a bigger overall picture of how do we empower our people.
With new technology being introduced, Carson says he's confident for the future of the country.
What's so encouraging as you walk around here, you see that the innovative spirit is still alive and well in America. All we have to do at the government level is be willing to work with it.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.